Okay, so what you might have is something that looks similar to this. But, and what you'll see is essentially, so this triangle here is sharing one tetrahedron pointing down, and then the next one is pointing up, and then the next one is pointing down, and then the next one's pointing up, right? So it makes this pattern. So again, this is sort of the idea of a crystalline structure, means that it's a repeating pattern. So we can see that pattern on here. Plus, if an oxygen site is not being shared, it actually sort of is trying to get as far away from the other tetrahedrons as possible. So that's sort of why we have that alternating pattern. So if you ended up making something that maybe looked like this, that's not actually possible. It's really common for students to kind of make that sort of, well, I'll just take these two oxygens and have them share with the two oxygens underneath. But only one oxygen can share with one oxygen from another tetrahedron. So you're not going to actually have two different sites sharing with the same tetrahedron. You need to kind of keep having separate ones. So kind of keeping in mind this principle, as well as the idea that you want to have them as far away as possible if they're not being shared. What I want you to work on now is seeing if you can come up with a way that each tetrahedron is now sharing. So this one's sharing two sites, this one's sharing two sites, this one's sharing two sites. How can you get it so that each one is now sharing 3 sites? And go.